Hey everybody, happy Friday. Making sure everything is up and running right. I was actually going to do this tomorrow morning, but I realized, ah, it's Saturday and I DJ on Saturdays, so I won't be able to do this tomorrow morning. So I better get on here now and get it done. All right, so we do have, first of all, happy Friday. You made it through the week and we are at a weekend now. And we do have a new moon in Gemini. And this moon is in the curious sign of Gemini. It's kind of teetering on both Saturday and Sunday, June 17th and 18th. And this is going to happen at 12:37 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. The West Coast, you guys, myself included, we're going to experience this new moon on the 17th, and the East Coast and the rest of the world will have it on the 18th, depending on your location. Like I said, it's at 12:37 a.m. So that would mean it hits about 9:37 if you're on Pacific time and 10:37 if you're on Mountain time. So there's that. But Gemini energy is really all about self-expression. It's about communication. It's about intellect, curiosity, writing, publishing, journalism, broadcasting, research, transportation. It rules the postal service. It rules reporting, and it rules media. This is the perfect time to learn new things, especially things within the world of Gemini, foreign languages. Start writing a book, launch a new business, take up photography, and make all of those travel plans. One thing I can say about using the fluctuations of the moon is they will make or break you. If you launch your business in a waning moon phase, your business won't last. Mankind has forgotten how to use universal laws to their advantage. So remember that if you're ever launching a new business, whether it's a brick and mortar store, whether it's investing in something, or whether it's launching something online, always do it within the new moon to the full moon phase. Always. If you don't, you will pay the price. Anyway, it's also about taking up photography and making all those travel plans. After all, Gemini, that's better. Gemini rules travel. So making travel plans now is blessed. Perfect energy. This energy is also about catching up with siblings, friends, and neighbors. We will feel that fast moving and swift pace of this Mercury energy. So do take those little day trips as they relax you, they ground you, and they'll make you happy. Now, a lot of people have told me the last few days they've either been, oh, I got the hiccups, sorry. They've either been in a bad mood or they feel very lethargic and sluggish. And a lot of people who are, not some human beings are very in tune with the moon. And so when we go into that dark phase or the wanting phase, we do kind of feel, some of us, very lethargic and very without any lack of energy. That's just the moon. That's all it is. Let's see, I'm trying to find out where I was. So anyway, once this new moon hits, come tonight, no, come tomorrow night and Sunday, especially Sunday, happy Father's Day to all those dads out there. We will feel the Gemini energy. It'll be upbeat. We'll be going. We won't know whether we're coming or going. It'll just, the energy will be very busy. It will change. Trust me. Now, souls born under the sun sign of Gemini will be curious and talkative individuals. They usually have a strong thirst for knowledge and a gift for youth. And I say that especially for people who have a sun in Gemini, a rising in Gemini, a moon, a dragon's head or tail. You always seem to have a gift of youth with this placement. These souls love to be challenged and think outside the box due to their strong mercurial energies, ruled by Mercury. This is the jokester at the party, laughing and telling jokes, enjoying conversation, and meeting new people. One word that comes to mind for Gemini is they're very gregarious people. Now, all air signs are going to, sorry, I'm burning a candle because my Patreons I'm doing a tree magic for them, tree protection magic. My candle's going nuts. So I keep looking over at it. All air signs will be very magnetic at this time, and all souls born with a sun, moon, ascendant, or dragon's head and tail in Gemini and Sagittarius, those are the ones that are going to feel this moon's energy strongly. Um, and all purchases and anything related to communication and transportation, such as buying a new cell phone or buying new or used wheels, all blessed under these stars. Now, Mercury will be in its governing sign, ready for the family, housing, real estate, the home life. We will hear more information in the news about real estate markets, especially in July and beyond. I think, how do I say this? I'm trying to find the right words. I don't think it's going to be as bad as 2008, but I do think the real estate market is going to get hit hard in the latter part of the year. Maybe not so much in July, but come September, October, November. Yeah. You might be able to find some good deals, especially on foreclosures. Okay, where was I? Like I said, anything related to communication and transportation, mwah, perfect in these stars. Mercury, like I said, Mercury's in its governing sign of Gemini, but it's only there for a very short time. So until the 26th of June. So this is that first week from when that moon goes new on the 17th, 18th, that first week to the 26th. This new moon's energy is going to be very fast paced, very chatty, very talkative, and even a little bit gossipy. Many will feel like making travel plans, and I keep reiterating this, and I'm going to keep reiterating this throughout my whole spiel here. This is the perfect 2 weeks to make those travel plans, even if you're traveling in December. This is a window where you can book these travel plans and you are protected by the stars. Um, there's that saying, how do I put it? First of all, God's messages are written in starlight, is what I've always been taught. Now, not all of us are Christian. I am not. I am pagan. However, I kind of understand the theory of that. And this is a celestial message written in starlight telling you it is a green light go for making those travel plans. Gemini energy also takes on cryptocurrency energy. If you took my course on Crypto Basics 101, you would know what I mean by that. It's all very airish energy. You could go on astrologywitch.com and purchase that. Hit TikTok 20 and get a 20% off discount. But anytime Mercury's in its governing sign, it does make us very chatty, and it just kind of brings out either that if you're introverted, you're going to be that writer. If you're extroverted, you're going to be so chatty you won't know how to shut up. Okay, so then Mercury is going to move into Cancer on June 26th, and this will set the tone for both our personal and our public lives for discussion on security for the family. This is where housing, real estate, and home life take center stage. The first week was everything was in the talking stages, sitting around talking about it. This is for making those moves, making those plans. So we're going to hear more information in the news about the real estate markets, especially coming in July, and especially after that new moon in Cancer. When is that? I know the full moon is in Capricorn full moon in Capricorn on July 3rd, but the new moon is on July 17th, and it's on a Monday, which is perfect for a Cancer new moon. And that's in Cancer. So it will take on real estate, hospitality, and anything. It's a green light go after July 17th to start purchasing real estate. I'm already like got my feelers out. I'm like going up to Flagstaff next week. I already went to Flagstaff the other day. I am looking for land. Anyway, so this next dragon shift is going to be on July 17th, which is so convenient because we've got the new moon hitting as well. But this next dragon energy shifts into an Aries Libra, and it will be sitting on the United States' 10th house. This is the house of public standing. This is the house of career. This represents goals, achievements, success. And the fourth house. So let's see. So the dragon's head is on its 10th and the tail is on its 4th. I will discuss this more next month, and my Patreons will get even more. But what this kind of means in a roundabout way, and I didn't put this in the newsletter, is I'm trying to find the right words that are not harsh. So the dragon's going to be riding the United States' 10th house. This puts us in a position where our military is going to be strong and probably very busy. This puts us in the spotlight where we're being watched by everyone else in the world. We might be praised for some of our achievements and our accomplishments, but where we are lacking is in the cryptocurrency world. And that's what's going to, pardon my French, fuck us in the end. So the dragon's tail will be sitting on the United States' 4th house. What does the 4th house represent? Well, the 4th house is the house of Cancer. April, May, June, July, 4th house. It rules real estate. It rules security, family, finances in some ways pertaining to security and hospitality. The tail sitting there, we're going to see an increase in the United States in homelessness. We're going to see more foreclosures. We're going to see more families being displaced and being homeless. You can all prevent that by making just a few simple investments. And I'm not an investor. I don't have a license to give legal advice, and this is my disclaimer. But this would be the time when the prices are low to start buying so that you can give your family that nest egg in 2024 when the bull run starts. There's money to be made. There's things to be invested in. You don't want to miss the greatest opportunity happening for us. But unfortunately, many people will be feeling that dragon's tail in the United States. And I'll explain more of this come around July 17th. Okay. I kind of went on a little rant there about the dragons. This is where the 4th house will represent the American housing market in turmoil, where many Americans are going to feel unstable with a lack of security. This is also where the possibility of civil war is very common. I've been saying this for a couple of years, but I told you the other day I had this epiphany. I had an epiphany. And the epiphany came, sometimes dealing with the mundane world kind of gives you epiphanies in the spiritual world. And I sat there after watching something on that 3T Warrior Academy that I'm in. I sat there and my mind was just blown. It was like, whoa, I never realized it that way. But he's right. The civil war that's coming has to do with this currency coming. The Fed now telling everyone that crypto's bad and it's created by drug dealers and Chinese dealers who deal in fentanyl. And I just sat there going, oh my God, I should have seen this sooner, but I didn't. And that's me taking things one day at a time and learning at my own pace as well. But correlating and connecting the two made perfect sense. So yes, I like I said, I'll discuss this more next month. But for my magical folk, those of you who practice magic, the new moon in Gemini is a time to connect with the mercurial energies and use them. The Gemini moon is all about rituals for better communication, moving and relocating, writing, traveling, publishing, and all forms of better public relations. This is the perfect time to make those talismans of protection for the car, the motorcycle, the RV, the camper, anything with wheels. Usually healing is done more at the full moon and waning period, but buying and using holistic remedies for the lungs, I mean, after all, on the Medi-Astro aspect of things, what does Gemini rule? Lungs, respiratory system, phalanges, arms, legs. Okay, it rules all of that. So it is a strong player in the respiratory system. So investing in holistic remedies for your lungs. I know I can't speak for everybody, but being here in Arizona, I never had allergies until I moved here. And my allergies this year have been at their absolute freaking worst. I mean, it's just awful. I never experienced allergies to where they're debilitating, and they're becoming a little debilitating, especially here where I live, where the winds come up and it spreads all that crap around. Oh, God. But anyway, that's me bitching and moaning. If you want the full forecast, Aries through Pisces, you will have to join Patreon. For a mere $5 a month, you get all of it. The full and new moon forecast, you get the days of caution for the entire year. And I'm going to share a few with you now for free. But my Patreons get all of this in advance so they can write it on their calendars and plan accordingly. You know, there's nothing like being at the wrong place at the wrong time, and bam, it can ruin your day. And for some, it could even take your life. Now, these next few weeks are going to be filled with good energy, but also negative energy. And this is why I say you need to know those days of caution to maneuver around them. The energies to keep an eye out for will be, I'm going to give them to you, June 18th, 19th, 20th, 21st, and 22nd. Now, not only does this bring news of the USA and Great Britain, but also this is where earth changes, such as earthquakes, volcanic eruptions, and intense weather patterns take place. There is also a good chance of more ET and alien news, space and aeronautical news, and even accidents can happen. You might hear of aeronautical accidents, things like that. Um, there is also the possibility of headlines about children. I'm hoping, because the moon is waxing, it's going to be in a more positive aspect, but you just never know nowadays. The end of the month is where there's going to be a lot of danger. And I'll give you only one date, and that is June 29th. This is when we move into a platonic phase, creating all sorts of death, drama, chaos, and even wake-up calls for all of us. Pluto is now also retrograde. So anytime you have Pluto going retrograde, it's giving many of us the opportunity to rise from the ashes like a phoenix, okay? And rid ourselves of fears, rid ourselves of phobias, rid ourselves of addictions and the things that no longer serve our greater good. I always tell people, especially my clients, if there's something you're trying to rid yourself of, say, you're trying to lose weight, or you're trying to quit smoking, or you're trying to quit drinking, or smoking so much pot, or whatever, watching a lot of porn, whatever your addiction is, anytime Pluto, that planet, in retrograde, it kind of gives human beings the added strength and the resolve to stick to their diet, stick to their plans, stick to it. So this is a good time. These next 5 months, because Pluto's retrograde for 5 months, it goes direct sometime in October. Um, this gives you 5 months to kind of get your shit together, as I call it. Get on that health plan, get on that diet plan. Hold your resolve, whether it's too much drinking or whatever it is. This is the perfect time. It's a green light, go for that. Um, this is the time where we need to rid ourselves of people around us also that don't serve our greater good. And with this Pluto in retrograde, we as human beings tend to dive a lot deeper into spiritual and metaphysical knowledge. After all, Pluto is the ruler of the eighth house, rules Scorpio. Scorpio rules metaphysics and witchcraft. So, the underworld. It is a perfect time to reconnect with those energies. It is a very quiet Friday. Hey, Kapui, how are you? I know. Happy Friday. You made it. And there's a new moon coming because I am like so sick of this rank, dank energy. It's like this has got to go. No, I have a hidden dragon in Gemini. So for those of us with a lot of air energy, we kind of get a little excited during a new moon in a air sign. You being Libra, you're going to get a little excited too. But right now, we're feeling the slump, the of everything, and it's just like I cannot wait till it's finally new. And that is it. Wishing everyone a wonderful new moon. Be safe out there. It is a green light. Excuse me, I have the hiccups really bad today. It is a green light to get out there and have some fun, okay? And live a little. I am good. I know the energies are transforming, very much so. Um, I, for those of you who are in my Patreon, I'm working like a bandit, literally morning, noon, and night. Last night I couldn't sleep. I ended up getting up at like 2 in the morning and writing for an hour. I went back to sleep, but I'm working like a bandit to get a lot of newsletters out, mostly to my Patreons, because I don't know how I'm going to feel starting next week with the surgery and whatnot going on. So I would rather pre-plan and have it all set up and ready to go for all of you, because I just don't know, you know, how I'm going to feel. And I'll probably from the 20th to probably the 27th, I will be laying low on here. I won't be doing as much broadcasting and things like that, but I will get back on here at least before the end of the month. But and who knows? I'm doing a lot of things in the last couple of days. I'm going to talk about a vegetable that nobody likes to talk about. Every time I bring this vegetable up, people go, ugh, ugh. But it's this vegetable has saved my life. We should talk, girl. I can offer. Okay, yes, yes, yes. We need to talk because I do need to go pay a visit um to the dispensary. Yeah, I'm not a person who likes to take prescription drugs, so I'm not a big fan of Vicodin. Even codeine is not really my bag. And so, like I said, since I'm having some major dental surgery with a bone graft, I know I'm going to be in a lot of pain. So I am looking into the dispensaries for some sort of pain relief. Obviously, I'm not looking for a joint or anything, but I'm looking for like a drink. I don't think I'll be able to get anything down but a drink. So I am looking for a hemp drink, something that's going to alleviate my pain. So, yes, honey, wink, wink, we need to talk. But what something I have actually been doing prior to my surgery is getting my blood purified. Um, and how I do that, and I juice beets. Okay, when I mention the B word, people go, oh, beets. But no, beets have been a godsend. I juice them. I actually have a recipe that I usually give to people who are going through some sort of cancer. It doesn't cure them, but it does purify their blood and helps them to recover, because cancer can't live in a body that's heavily oxygenated. So I've been doing a lot of juicing the last few days, and I just not only am I juicing the beets, I added a few other things into it to help my cholesterol, because I have some high cholesterol. So I've been juicing beets, green apples, and carrots, organic carrots. And I juice a whole bunch to last me 3 or 4 days between myself and my mom, because no one else will touch it. Okay, definitely. Yes, I'm into it. I'm open for suggestions. But I've been drinking this juice, and it's something that will help with the recovery of my surgery, and it helps purify my blood, because I've been taking so many antibiotics. We as humans have a tendency to build up a resistance to it. So once I finished with the antibiotics, I ended up doing this beet juice cleanse, just to purify my blood. It has nothing to do with weight loss or anything like that. It's a blood cleanser, because I'm probably going to have to go back on antibiotics after the bone graft and all that good stuff. But God, don't get old. Anyway, short but sweet today. Wishing all of you a happy Friday. I will try and get back on here one more time before my surgery. Okay, I'm going to write this down, because if I don't, I'm going to forget. And you can always message me on Instagram, Kapui. If you have, I appreciate this, and I'm going to be doing a little bit of shopping. I'll probably get back on here Monday, but for today, I want to wish all of you guys a happy weekend. To all of you dads out there, happy Father's Day. To you moms who wear both hats, happy Father's Day as well. Uh, I didn't do Financial Fridays, but I did post something from Coach JV. If you have the money and the means, please join the 3T Warrior Academy. It's changed my life financially. Okay, I will say that. So, anyway, Kapui, message me on Instagram and we'll chat some more. I do appreciate everything you're telling me. And yes, I'm ready. I'll go shopping Monday and get what I need to get to help me once Tuesday comes around. And I'll be back on Monday, but we'll do like a little because the summer solstice is coming. So, okay, sounds good. Have a good weekend, love. And all of you out there, blessed new moon coming. All of you have a wonderful weekend ahead. Be safe out there. Get out there and enjoy nature. Get out there and enjoy the sunshine. Solstice is upon us. And don't listen to those people in the finance department on mainstream media when they tell you crypto is bad. Crypto is not bad. You just have to know how to invest. Ciao, you guys. Have a great weekend. Kapui, talk to you soon, love. Bye-bye.